Yo guys, hello, it's me, Cable. I thought I'd just do a little video real quick on my new song, Break It Down for you. The Less I Become dropped a month ago. It's also my birthday, like right now. It just turned midnight on my birthday, so that's pretty cool. I am 25, that's crazy. Let's share my screen. I'm going to show you the project. Right, here we are. This is the project for The Less I Become. I'm going to walk you through sort of the production behind it and maybe just like how I recorded it and stuff. For those of you that are interested, as a musician doing his thing in 2026, as a now 25-year-old man. Okay, so this song started off very much me playing it with my acoustic guitar and just my voice. So the first thing I do, usually a song, I build it around the key components, and usually it's the voice and the guitar, or the voice and the piano. That's usually the case. Not always, but usually, as I'm a songwriter, that's sort of my process most of the time. So my first step was going to Pirate Studios. Because I would usually record at home, but around this time I was having like major problems with my housemates at the time. And they were literally, I kid you not, I would start playing my guitar at midday, and they would get angry at me and bang on the wall and shout at me for waking them up, even though it was midday and it wasn't like plugged in or anything like that. It was just my acoustic guitar. I mean, fair enough, the walls were thin, but also, yo, I got a job to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I had to book out a studio, go there and record, bring my mics over to there and record there. This is what I recorded. This is the mixed version, so if I take off all the effects, all the plugins I put on that, this is actually the raw recording in itself. Woo! Okay, so I don't know how production-y I really want to go into this. I'll do like a light, but basically it was quite I wasn't actually too happy with this recording. It needed quite a lot of work in the mix. I'd like made it less stabby, pokey, and less high end, more body. But yeah, the song is based all around this acoustic guitar. And I actually tried to do as little sort of time processing as possible, like time correction. You can see here none of this is quantized at all. I try to get my takes as really good as possible. Really, there are imperfections, but I kind of wanted it that way. I wanted it to have a nice human feel. So yeah, and I was kind of proud that I didn't have to sort of quantize anything here, and I just let it run. There are bits like you can see over here. I've quantized bits there, which is normal, by the way, in all music production. If you don't know what quantize means, it means just like put it to the grid, so it's like exactly in time. But yeah, that was what the start of the song. What came next? Probably the rhythm section, which is really important in this song. So the bass and the drums. Yeah, and I got this distortion on the bass, which is coming in. These are the bass tracks here, which is coming in on that when the chorus sort of hits. And then with the drums as well, I really liked how this just came together. Drums there, I outsource drums because I don't have a drum kit and I'm not a drummer, but I write the drums either by myself or with Dan, who is drummer in my band. This is Dan. Me and Dan collaborating. We'll go to a room and we'll write the drums, send it off, and get it sent back, like recorded professionally. That's the easiest way I found to do it. In my time. Yeah, I've got this cool atmospheric stuff going on. What I think it's this. I should label. I'm not the best at labeling my stuff. But I wanted this like bell, like chime sound to come in. At the start of the chorus. And it kind of like swells, fades out, and comes back in. And then on the second chorus, I think I've got some more stuff going on. Some cool arpeggios, some synths. I really like this. It's really nice in the mix. Like it's there in the background, but it sounds really cool. You got the nice bells and stuff. And yeah, the electric guitars are also obviously a big part of this. Phaser on this, I think. And then into the riff. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm using Archetype Nolly for my guitar tones. Lots of crazy stuff going on here. I've got those like I think they're just phases on guitar parts, like cranked crazy. That was the last thing I added to the song, the very last thing. We've got this. This is the main riff. And then we just got this in the background, some crazy phase stuff. What is it? Flanger, sorry, not phaser. Flanger. You can see the mix is set to 100%, which means it's just like crazy. Just in the background. We've got the octave and the normal riff. And then we literally just have some noise coming in here. Making it as crazy as possible, into this lovely section here. Yeah, I love that section. It's kind of like the resolution of the entire song. Yeah, nice little piano here by Nick. Piano and synth. And he also added this at the end, the last chorus. So you can see at last chorus, we've got a lot going on here. We've got the synths, the piano, the guitars, both electric and acoustic. Obviously bass, drums, and vocals. I'll show you some of the vocals. I should probably show you what it's like with no plugins and then with plugins. Right, this is my vocal. This is with no plugins. Why did that sound like? Why did that not? Did that change? Wait. My little toys of purity. And we've got the backing vocals. My little boy's clarity. It's my choice. to remember me. Yeah, cool stuff. So I wait, maybe I should. Right, yeah. Maybe I should. The reason why I'm posting is sometimes I find these types of videos interesting when I'm watching artists make. I kind of just showing you the sort of the layers, but not really. I haven't really said much about it. So started off with acoustic guitar, then I did the rhythm section, and then it was the vocals. To be fair, this is quite a simple song, but it was a really fun song to like sound design, especially with these synth bits. Spent quite a long time trying to get these right. As you can see, I've got a lot of tracks here which are muted. They're kind of. I'm such a hoarder. I struggle to delete things. I'm like, oh, I might need that take, and I just never do. But yeah. What I do is I make the demo up first, put it, and then when I'm ready to start recording properly, I put it all in a folder called demo, and then I slowly delete. As I record the real tracks, I slowly delete it out of the demo tracks. That's kind of my process for recording. Drums. This is what drums sound like. Nothing else. A little bit of mixing by me there. Yeah, I mix all my own stuff. Shout out Matt Bentley who mastered this track. Yeah, that's kind of it. What else is going on here? I want to show the acoustic guitar real quick, just because I feel like there's little subtleties that you kind of can't hear. I don't know. Specifically that top melody line. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed that in the song. It is there, but it's kind of like quite buried under everything going on. Yeah, such a cool section. That section I took the capo off, and it was in, I think it was in E flat tuning, so I was able to get that low note there, like lower than all the rest of the song. So that's why it sounds heavy. I was able to put some like big guitars on quite a low note compared to the rest of the song. Like it hasn't gone that low in the song till that point. So that was like a nice little bit of impact. And obviously the drums going crazy here with that kick drum. Right into the nice. Just love the rhythm section here. Just listen. Yeah, that's it really. That's the making of that song. So I had to record quite a lot of it in Pirate Studios because of my bad housemate situation, but I got the job done. In fact, there's a little, I don't know where this is, but there's a little bit in verse 2 there's a track which you can hear, because Pirate Studios, it was rehearsal studios. It wasn't a recording studio, so it wasn't soundproofed very well for recording. There's a little bit of another band playing in the room next door which bleeds through. Okay, no, there's somewhere there. I might have mixed it out, to be fair. I might have cut it out, but there was like bleed through, and I was like, oh god, is this going to be a problem? But it wasn't in the end. Yeah, that is the making of The Less I Become, a total of 88 tracks. Well, a few of them are like just muted demo tracks, to be fair. But yeah, that's the making of. That's how I made it. Let me know if you like this kind of video. If you want me to go more in depth with the mixing, I can. I don't think my audience is producers per se. It's more just fans of songs, songwriting. So but yeah, obviously, there's a lot of There's a lot of production going on here. Blah blah blah. As you can see, I love my Lala compressor, my archetype. Anyway, that's the making of. Appreciate you guys. I will see you again soon. I'm gonna go celebrate my birthday now. Actually, I'm gonna go to sleep and then wake up and celebrate my birthday. So, yippee!